what can everybody do to make things easier for their eventual executor? Eileen, you've been on here before, but if you can give us a brief introduction of yourself before you answer the question.
Sure. As Joseph said, my name is Eileen Moynihan, and my business is Legacy Estate Organizing. And I work with the executor and estate attorney to help you locate and collect financial assets belonging to your deceased loved one.
And today you're going to help us teach us what all of us can do to make things easier for our eventual executor.
Exactly. So, in addition to traditional estate planning, there are things that we can do to make things easier for our executor. So, we've already got the will or trust in place. We already have our end-of-life documents set up with an estate attorney. But none of it will mean anything unless you actually tell someone. So, your executor, as named in the will, or your successor trustee, as named in your trust, should be made aware of the fact that you've selected them for this honor. So the most important thing is talk to them. Let them know that you've chosen them for this very important role, and then give them the information they'll need. Share the location of your will or your trust. Give them your estate attorney's business card. Tell them the location of the burial deed, if you have one, or the funeral home with which you've made arrangements in advance. Let your executor know what kind of assets you own so that they have a place to start. And even better, you can give them a list of financial institutions that they can contact after you pass away to access your accounts and administer your estate.
Well, just listening to you, Eileen, honestly, I learned quite a bit. And isn't it amazing how so many mature and intelligent adults don't do anything to plan for their end of life, or do the very bare minimum, just doing the will and that's it. And if you could share with us how common that is and how that causes a lot of work for their loved ones that they leave behind.
Exactly. It's interesting that so many people, particularly those with a lot of resources, really don't plan for end of life. And part of it is they think they're too young, and part of it is a very difficult topic. That's why, as sad as it is, whenever we lose a celebrity, it is a great lesson for the rest of us. How many celebrities with millions or billions in assets haven't properly set up their estate planning? And so that is always a reminder that we should do the same. Now, many more people than before now have wills or trusts, so that's an improvement. And some people have bought the whole package with their estate attorney and also set up other end-of-life planning documents. Very few people have gone the extra step to plan for who will collect their assets and how they will convey to them this information so they can get started on this process. I have a funny story about a client who was telling me her aunt had told her, "Don't worry, when I'm dead, you'll get everything." And so you think it's a wonderful gift. And then as she found out when her aunt died that not only did she not have a will or a trust, the house that she was giving to her niece was not properly titled in her name, and there was a squatter living in the basement. So this gift actually turned into a nightmare. If you can take care of it in advance, it really is a gift for your loved ones to receive these assets after you die.
You know, it's interesting. Do people actually lose money? Do families lose their inheritance or what they're going to pass down because they didn't set it up properly?
That is absolutely the case. And I'm sure if we had an elder law attorney here, he or she could tell you some great stories, not so great actually from the perspective of the family. But yes, as a matter of fact, if you don't plan well and brief your executor, a lot of the money could end up going towards extensive legal filings, lengthy, utilities and such on the house. By setting things up in advance, you actually save your heirs money and time. There are many occasions where people have forgotten about an asset or did not tell their loved one, was not listed in the will, and that asset eventually gets sheeted over to a state treasury, and it's considered a lost asset. So if you can brief your executor on all of the accounts you have, the CDs that you own, if you have property in another state, that gives them a lead, so when you do pass away, they can go to collect that and add it into your estate.
Great. Thank you so much once again for sharing with us. If the video was helpful, please press subscribe and hope to see you in future videos.